So EA has revealed FC25 career mode, including the new features that are coming, and while the new features were definitely needed in the mode, FC25 career mode is still missing a lot of features that would improve the mode so much. Today we have part 1 of things we wanted in FC25 career mode. Make sure you subscribe because there's a lot of FC25 content still to come. One feature that would be very nice in FC25 career mode is scanning your face in the game. This would take customization to a whole new level once again. Imagine having an avatar in manager mode or player career mode that looks exactly like you with the same face, and imagine combining it with the new cranium technology feature that EA brought in for FC25. If you take a look at this cranium technology feature, it looks amazing. You can sculpt so many different things about the face now. You can change the nose, the teeth, the skull, all that kind of stuff. I just wish that we were able to import our own face into the game using maybe a mobile app, using the cameras on our phone, and then you could even tweak your face using the cranium technology as well. When I played NBA 2K21, it said you can choose one of our customizable preset looks or download the NBA 2K21 app on your mobile device to scan your own face for your MyGM. It's 2024, we're going into 2025 soon. Everyone's got a smartphone. We should be able to just download an app, scan our face, and then upload it to the game where we can use it in the game. Now, I haven't played the FC25 beta, so I don't know if they've improved this, but one thing we wanted is an update to trophy celebrations. Currently in FC24, you could win the Champions League final, and then when you watch the trophy celebration, it feels like you've won a pre-season tournament. It looks exactly the same. There's no special features for when you win the Champions League that distinguishes it from other competitions. I would like to see different features now, including seeing your manager celebrate with the team, maybe holding up the trophy, going around the stadium, celebrating with the fans as well. Feels like I've seen the same thing over and over for many years now, and they need to improve it. They need to add new features and just more variety. Maybe have 4 or 5 different cutscenes so you're not seeing the same thing over and over. Like I said earlier, I haven't played the beta, so I don't know if they've updated this, but they did not announce anything in regards to trophy celebrations in the career mode deep dive. Another feature that I wanted in FC25 was a save shortcut button. EA once again updated the menus for career mode, and judging by the screenshot that I've seen, it looks like the save shortcut is still not there. This was a feature that was in older FIFA career modes, like FIFA 19 for example. You could press the square button and it would take you straight to the save menu where you could save your game. I know it's not a big feature, but I do like my shortcuts. They save a bit of time. You don't have to go through all the different menu tabs to get to the save button, and it's something that career mode people need to do regularly as well. So I would have liked to see the save shortcut button return. Another feature we wanted in FC25 career mode was a new stadium creator. In the game at the moment, we do have some sort of stadium customization for creator club and also for teams that use generic stadiums in the game, but it's still not a proper stadium creator where you can just build a stadium from scratch, have full control over the seats, the stands, the area around the stadium as well, like something you would see in MLB's game, where you can put different items and different objects around the ground. You can also change the grass, insert stands or delete stands. Even NBA 2K has something a little bit similar as well, where you have more control over the stadium creation process. I didn't get to play the beta, but EA never mentioned anything about upgrades to Stadium Creator in FC25. Another feature I wanted was icons in Manager Career. We all know that EA introduced icons to Player Career mode, but what about Manager Career mode? I know you can possibly retire the icons from Player Career and use them as managers in Manager mode, but why couldn't we just do it from the Manager mode menu anyway? And also, you won't be able to use the icons in Manager mode as players on the field. So if you wanted a team full of icons, you can't do that. I would have liked this feature. FIFA 20 had some sort of feature where you could introduce the Soccerade icons into Manager mode, and you could essentially have a whole team of icons, or just put different icons in different teams. I guess that feature will be coming next year. Another thing I want to talk about is sponsors. EA hasn't mentioned anything about sponsors in career mode, but I would like to see proper sponsors in the game where you can negotiate with them. They have different objectives. They even pay you per match. There's loyalty bonuses, league bonuses. We had this feature for many years in the game, and then they took it out and they haven't brought it back since. Sponsors are a good way to get some extra funds and also complete some extra objectives as well. It would be a great feature for Creator Club as well, where you can even put the sponsor on the jersey for the season. Another thing EA didn't talk about was Creator Club. I don't know if there's any Creator Club improvements this year, but one thing I would definitely improve is the goalkeeper kits. EA hasn't said anything. I haven't seen anything online about this feature, so it looks like it might be remaining the same here. I don't like how the goalkeeper kits remind me of $5 jerseys from Walmart. At least you've got some kits that have a sponsor on them, but like I said, it's a little bit pointless because this isn't really a proper sponsor feature. It doesn't even give you the ability to put sponsors on licensed jerseys like an Adidas or Nike jersey. And speaking of that, that is another thing I would improve. If we don't have sponsors in the game and the next best thing are these EA logos and Beats logos on generic jerseys, at least let us put them on the proper Nike, Puma, Adidas jerseys. A lot of people want to use the branded jerseys and want to have the sponsors on them as well. They don't want to be using these $5 Walmart jerseys with a sponsor on them. It's a little bit pointless the way it is right now. Another feature that would have been nice is ticket pricing / merchandise pricing. This would have been good, especially in Creator Club, where you could set the price of your tickets and also your merchandise and make some revenue for the club. You can see how good the feature is in Madden. You can set the different prices for your tickets, and then they've also got food / concessions, and you can set the prices for that, and also the team jerseys and merchandise, and you can change the prices for that as well. I would love this in career mode, and I think it would work especially well in Creator Club. We need to talk about the practice arena once again. As you guys know, I am the practice arena advocate on YouTube, and the practice arena is still a pretty underutilized feature in FC24. FC25 should definitely have a practice arena in career mode. Not having it in career mode is pretty much killing the practice arena. It has so much potential. This feature is so underutilized still, and it could benefit so many career mode players out there. You could do practice matches, testing out different roles, different formations, and you wouldn't have to do these things while playing important matches in career mode. Training is a big part of football. Players spend more time training than actually playing matches, and we still don't have some sort of practice mode in the game where we can just tinker with different roles, formations, test different players out in different positions, reserve players, and even youth players as well. We can't even practice free kicks and other set pieces in manager mode. And I'm not talking about skill games or just training drills. I'm talking about just free practice in a practice arena. We can't even create set pieces like old FIFA games where you could just, create a custom set piece and use it in the game. They could improve training so much in manager mode by just using the practice arena. They've already done it. They've already got it in the game. Why do career mode people not have this practice arena in the mode? It's such a wasted feature at the moment, and it has so much potential. I reckon it's one of the biggest features manager mode could possibly get. It really baffles me as to why we don't have some sort of practice arena in career mode. Another thing that EA didn't talk about was any improvements to player conversations. Player conversations have been pretty much the same for the last couple of years. You get a text message from a player, and then you pick whichever one is going to boost his morale the most. It would have been nice to get a little bit of an upgrade here. NBA 2K does have proper cutscenes for player conversations, so you can actually see your manager go with the player to some sort of restaurant, or maybe they're in a parking lot or something like that, and they're just having a little bit of a discussion, and it's not just about game time or stuff like that. It's also things like what's your favorite desert island candy and other random topics that might make you laugh as you read along as well. One of the biggest complaints every year for career mode is people getting sick of using the same kits over and over every season in the game mode. I don't know if we could have a kit creator in the game due to licensing. You wouldn't be able to just create a whole new kit for Manchester United. EA pays for the licensing for that, unless there was no proper license in the game like PES. But Creator Club could certainly have a kit creator because you're dealing with generic clubs. But the second best thing we could do was have a feature that alternates the kits for us. So you could have the home jersey with away shorts, away socks, or you could have the home jersey with away shorts and home socks. Just different varieties there, and it would help people not get sick of using the same kits over and over each season. Madden has this feature already, and you can even use classic kits and alternate between all the different jerseys and shorts and socks available in the game. Why can't we have this in career mode as well? I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and remember to subscribe, and hit the thumbnail in the middle to watch another FC25 video.